Welcome to Simple Linear Relations. Let's take a look at this question over here. X minus 5 equals y. So, first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make a table of values. I already made one here, but follow along please, okay? So, first, let's write two numbers that are less than 0, 0, and two numbers that are larger than 0. Okay, so this is how you set up a table of values. Usually, like 9 times out of 10, we're going to write -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so we want to find the corresponding y values for each of these. So, we're going to take this equation over here. Y equals x minus 5. Okay, so y equals x minus 5, or x minus 5 equals y. And we're going to plug in first -2. Y equals -2 minus 5, which is -7. Okay, so here we're just going to write -7. Now let's take a look at -1. Y equals -1 minus 5, because we're plugging in -1 for x, equals -6, so here you're going to write -6. So y equals 0 minus 5, because we're plugging in 0 for x. So y equals -5, so you're going to write -5 over here. So now let's take a look at over here. So y equals 1 minus 5, because we're plugging in 1 for x. So this equals -4. So you're going to write -4 over here. Now we're going to take a look at this over here. Y equals 2 minus 5, which is -3, so you're going to write -3 over here. And that's the answer to this question. Okay, let's take a look at this question. Y equals 2x plus 5. So let's write -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Now we want to find the corresponding y values. So let's take this over here. Y equals 2x plus 5. And we'll plug in -2 first. Y equals 2 times -2 plus 5, which is -4 plus 5, which is 1. Okay, please follow along as you're doing this, because I'm going a bit quick here. Let's try y equals 2 times -1. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to put this here too. So this is 1. Let me rewrite this. 1. Okay, so y equals 2 times -1 plus 5. Let me just erase this over here. Which is -2 plus 5, which is 3. I'm going to write 3 over here. Let's check out this question over here, this number over here. So y equals 2 times 0 plus 5, because we're plugging in 0 for x, right? So this is y equals 0 plus 5, which is just 5, and there's no need for this this equal sign over here, sorry. Let's take a look at 1. So y equals 2 times 1 plus 5, which is 7. So we're going to write 7 over here. I forgot to write 5 over here. This is 5. Let's take a look at next one. Y equals 2 times 2 plus 5, because we're plugging in 2 for x here. So y equals 4 plus 5, which is 9. So we're going to write 9 over here. And that's the answer for this question. Let's take a look at this question over here. 2 minus 3x equals y. So we're going to write 2 minus 3x equals y. We're going to write -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So let's write for -2. 2 minus 3 times -2 equals y. 2 minus -6, or 2 minus -6, yeah, equals y. 2 plus 6, or actually, let's model this for 1 second. So we have 2. We're taking away 6 negatives, so we're going to have to make 6 0 pairs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 filled in, taking away 6 negatives. So we're left with 8 positive. So it's 8 equals y. So then we have our first y value here. We can write 8. Okay, so let's take a look at negative 1. So 2 minus 3 times negative 1 equals y. 2 minus negative 3 equals y. 5 equals y. Okay, that's what y equals. Y equals 5. Let's take a look at 0. 2 minus 3x equals y, so 2 minus 3 times 0 equals y. 2 minus 0 equals y. 2 equals y, so we just write 2 over here. Let's take a look at 1. 2 minus 3x equals y. 2 minus 3 times 1, because we're plugging in 1 for x, equals y. 2 minus 3 equals y, and y equals negative 1. So we're going to write negative 1. Let's take a look at 2 over here. 2 minus 3x equals y. 2 minus 3 times 2 equals y. One sec. Equals y. So 2 minus 6 equals y, and y equals negative 4. Okay? So, table of values are finished, and that's simple linear relations.